What if the only thing standing between you and real confidence is 5 seconds? Not more talent, not better looks, not more money. Just 5 seconds between an idea and an action. Think about it. How many times have you wanted to speak up, post something, start a project, introduce yourself, set a boundary, and then you hesitated, and in that tiny hesitation, doubt took over? Today, I am going to show you how to break that pattern using a simple strategy known as the 5-second rule, a concept popularized by Mel Robbins. And if you stay with me, you'll see how this small mental shift can build unshakable confidence over time. Let's get honest for a moment. Confidence is not something you wake up with one day. It's built through action. But here's the problem. Your brain is designed to protect you, not to make you confident. The moment you think about doing something uncomfortable, your brain scans for risk. What if you fail? What if they judge you? What if you look stupid? And within seconds, your body produces hesitation. That hesitation feels real. It feels logical. But most of the time, it's just fear of discomfort. The 5-second rule is simple. The moment you feel an instinct to act on something positive, you count backward from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you move. You physically move. You speak. You stand up. You press send. You interrupt the hesitation before your brain talks you out of it. Why does this work? Because counting backward shifts your brain from emotional reaction to focused action. It interrupts overthinking. It gives you a narrow window where action becomes easier than avoidance. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to move before fear gets louder. Imagine this scenario. You're in a meeting. You have an idea. Your heart beats faster. You think, maybe I should say something. Immediately, doubt whispers, what if it's dumb? That's the moment. If you wait, the idea dies. But if you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and raise your hand, you just built confidence. Not because the idea was perfect, but because you acted despite discomfort. Most people think confident people don't feel fear. That's not true. They just have a faster action response. They don't let the 5-second hesitation turn into a 5-minute spiral. Let's talk about why this builds unshakable confidence over time. Every time you act within those 5 seconds, you send your brain a message. I can handle discomfort. That message builds self-trust. And self-trust is the foundation of confidence. If you don't trust yourself to act, you'll always doubt your ability. Think about small daily moments. The alarm goes off. You don't feel like getting up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You sit up. That's a win. You want to go to the gym but feel lazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You put on your shoes. Another win. Another win. You want to introduce yourself to someone new. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You say hello. Each action is small, but the identity shift is huge. Confidence is not built in giant leaps. It's built in tiny decisions repeated consistently. Now let's go deeper. Your brain loves patterns. If you repeatedly hesitate, hesitation becomes your identity. You start thinking, I'm shy, I'm not confident, I'm not a leader. But when you repeatedly act quickly, even in small ways, you begin to see yourself differently. You become someone who moves, someone who speaks, someone who tries. And here's something powerful. The 5-second rule is not about reckless action. It's about breaking the loop of unnecessary fear. We're not talking about dangerous decisions. We're talking about everyday growth moments that your brain exaggerates into threats. There's also a biological side to this. When you hesitate, stress builds. When you act, even imperfectly, relief follows. That relief reinforces the behavior. Over time, action becomes less scary because your brain remembers the reward of completion instead of the pain of avoidance. Let's imagine a bigger example. You've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, a business, or applying for a new job. You've been planning for months, but planning feels safer than starting. The day you finally sit down to record or apply, your brain screams, wait, what if you're not ready? That's when you use the rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You click record. You hit submit. That single moment changes your trajectory. Unshakable confidence doesn't come from positive thinking alone. It comes from evidence. Evidence that you can act under pressure. Evidence that you survive embarrassment. Evidence that you grow through discomfort. Now, I want to address something important. In the beginning, it feels awkward. You might feel silly counting down in your head, but awkwardness is the price of growth. Every confident person you admire once felt awkward too. The difference is, they didn't let awkward stop them. Another key point is consistency. Doing this once won't transform you. Doing it daily will. The rule works best when applied to small, repeated situations. Speak up once a day. Take one uncomfortable action daily. Over 30 days, you'll have 30 pieces of evidence that you are braver than you thought. Let's talk about social confidence. Many people struggle with overthinking after conversations. Why did I say that? Did I sound weird? The real shift happens before the conversation even starts. Instead of waiting to feel ready, you move first. Confidence grows from motion, not from waiting. There's also a hidden benefit. When you act quickly, you spend less time trapped in anxiety. Overthinking stretches fear. Quick action shortens it. The fear spike is brief, and then it's done. That alone reduces mental exhaustion. Picture yourself 1 year from now. Two versions of you. One keeps hesitating. The other uses 5 seconds to move every time it matters. The difference between those two lives will not be talent. It will be action frequency. And here's something beautiful. The more you act, the less dramatic those moments feel. What once felt terrifying becomes normal. Speaking up becomes easier. Starting becomes easier. Saying no becomes easier. Confidence stabilizes. Before we close, I want you to choose one area of your life where hesitation controls you. Is it fitness, social situations, career moves, content creation? The next time you feel that tiny pull to act, don't negotiate with fear. Just count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move. You don't need to feel confident to act. You act. And then confidence follows. That's the order most people get wrong. If this resonated with you, I want you to comment below with the one action you'll take using the 5-second rule today. Not tomorrow, today. Make it small but real. Because unshakable confidence isn't built in motivational moments. It's built in quiet decisions that no one sees. 5 seconds can change a moment. Repeated moments can change your identity. And a changed identity can change your entire life.